Each semester, Shands has approximately 2,000 student volunteers who contribute their time and energy to UF Health Shands Hospital. This includes both new and returning volunteers.
Student volunteers donate tens of thousands of hours of their time and efforts each semester supporting patients, families, and staff. UF Health Shands strives to provide excellent patient care, and volunteers are a vital part of helping us achieve that goal.
If you want to volunteer at Shands, there are a few steps you'll need to follow. The first step is the online orientation.
Student volunteers are asked to commit to volunteering once a week for a designated 3-hour shift for an entire semester. This level of commitment provides consistency for the areas they serve in and gives volunteers an opportunity to form relationships with staff to help enhance their volunteer experience. Volunteers are expected to comply with all policies set by both the hospital and volunteer services, and are expected to be friendly, helpful, responsible, and professional.
Step 2 is to access the online volunteer orientation quiz. This is based on the online orientation materials, and you must print out your successful quiz results in order to schedule an interview.
Step 3 is to fill out the confidentiality waiver form. UF Health has a legal responsibility to safeguard the confidentiality and security of our patients' protected health information, as well as operational propriety and employee information. This information may include, but is not limited to, patient health records, human resources, payroll, fiscal research, and strategic planning, and may exist in any form, including electronic, video, spoken, or written.
Step 4 is to acquire all necessary immunizations.
You will need documentation of 2 measles, mumps, and rubella vaccinations, or proof of immunity to measles and rubella. You will also need verification of having chickenpox through medical documentation of the disease, or documentation of 2 varicella vaccinations. A hepatitis B vaccine series is required for those interested in volunteering in the emergency room, operating room, or dental clinics.
Step 5 is to complete the online application. Shands student volunteers come from a variety of backgrounds, and each individual has their own unique characteristics. But one common thing the student volunteers share is a desire to learn more about the healthcare field. Many student volunteers are considering careers in medicine, and volunteering with UF Health Shands is a great opportunity to give back to the community while exploring what it's like to be part of a healthcare team.
Step 6 is to schedule the interview.
Volunteer Services places volunteers in over 100 different service areas, including but not limited to outpatient clinics, dental clinics, emergency departments, labs, nursing units, pediatric areas, pharmacies, radiology departments, and physical and occupational therapy areas. The specifics of volunteer work depend on the needs of the particular service area, but generally speaking, Shands volunteers perform support tasks such as cleaning toys and high-touch areas, filing, visiting with patients, preparing slides and trays, answering phones, restocking supplies, etc. Everything Shands volunteers do is important and makes a valuable contribution to the health and safety of Shands patients.
Step 7 is to get health clearance.
Pick up the Tuberculosis Surveillance and Service Record form from UF Health Shands Volunteer Services. Take the form along with your immunization records to Occupational Health between the hours of 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Clearance from Occupational Health must be done prior to your placement interview.
Keep in mind that your first semester at Shands, you may be placed in an area that is not your top choice. Many of Shands' most popular volunteer areas fill up with returning volunteers and have limited openings for new volunteers. But no matter where you are volunteering, you have the opportunity to learn about an aspect of the healthcare system while helping make a difference for our patients. You get out of your volunteer experience what you put in it, so be positive and make the most of it.
I think the best part about volunteering at Shands is the fact that you actually get to do what you want to do in the future. Like, it's very hands-on, and it's a great way to kind of tell if this is what you want to do with the rest of your life.
The best part about volunteering at Shands is being able to interact with the patients and kind of getting a feel for how clinical experience is and how it would be when you're working in the field. And there are a lot of different departments that you're able to volunteer in, so you can get a wide array of experience.
Okay, the best part of volunteering at Shands is just like making the patient's day better. Like even if you're just saying, hi, how are you? Like how are you doing? They just feel a lot better and they smile and it's nice to see that.
So I want to be a dentist, and it's very helpful to volunteer at Shands because I get to actually be in the dental clinic and see kind of what a dentist does day to day.
My career goal is to eventually go into pediatric radiology, so right now I'm volunteering at Shands in the radiology department.
As of now, I want to go to medical school. I'm not really sure what kind of doctor I want to be, possibly sports medicine, so I volunteer in orthopedics, and it gives me a chance to like see what those types of doctors actually do, and like all the different areas of the field, so not necessarily like just doctors. Like it just opens your eyes to a lot of different things.
I would definitely say do it, like 100%. I kind of wasn't sure if dentistry was a thing I wanted to do. You know, I hadn't had any exposure to it, but I just kind of went and got involved. And after spending time in the clinic, I'm like very sure that this is what I want to do. So definitely be on top of things. The deadlines are very strict, and there's a lot of people that want to volunteer at Shands. So as long as you know the deadlines, like to the minute, be very exact with those.
If you want to volunteer at Shands, I would say just start getting to know information about the volunteering process early and kind of do your, like there's a couple like little quizzes you have to take so that you know about the rules of Shands. It is a huge hospital with a lot of regulations. And then I would say just be persistent, make sure you stay on top of deadlines because they do have a lot of people that want to volunteer, so you have to kind of be first come, first serve.
I would tell someone that wants to volunteer, like, honestly just apply and just be honest with, like, why you want to volunteer.